How's it going, guys? I'm MJ Haggis, and this is episode 194. Crikey, 194, where is the time going? Anyway, 194 of my Let's Play of Snowrunner. I'm in the newly acquired Loadstar, and we're going to take it for a quick test drive and to open up some of the map we haven't been to. But that's also in preparation for the next part, which is Big Loss, which is the Cellulose pickup, and it's 5. Now, I'm back in the old Tega. We haven't had the Tega out for ages. Not the new Tega, this is the original Tega. We've got the crane on the back and we're ready to go and pick up the 5 Cellulose. And this trailer is a 5-slot trailer. So we'll probably have to unhitch it at the pickup point, drive around and use the crane closer to drop it into the trailer and re-hitch back up. Because there's no way this crane's going to be able to stretch out to the back of that. But that's no problem, we'll worry about that later. Let's go for a drive in this new Loadstar. So this is the International Loadstar 1700. I don't know what the 1700 refers to, so if anybody knows, feel free to let me know in the comments section. Try to decide if it's got quite a grunty engine. Sounds quite old school, grunty. Kind of. Now where are we going? Right, there's the first waypoint. Let's refresh our memories before we go any further. So we're going to cut over. This is the route we've set out. I've got no idea. Well, this is the route that we're going to take with the Tega and the trailer to pick up the Cellulose. Okay? What we're going to do with the Loadstar is we're just going to go to the second waypoint, cut south along this coastline. Hopefully that will open up this dark grey area, and then we'll cut back to the garage. But we'll not go the usual route. We'll go back the roadway, kind of, and go through some of the mud, see if it gets stuck anywhere, which it possibly might. So, first mud section. Oh, I didn't even break stride with that. That was easy enough. A little bit slower in the snow, but that's to be expected. But then it takes off. Now this has got a permanent all-wheel drive and diff lock. So that will make it quite easy to drive. You have to worry about things like that, but I don't know if that will then make the fuel consumption that little bit worse. But we are zooming along. I haven't even switched down to low ratio or the high ratio. Bouncing about like it's going to... In fact, that would have been a broken neck probably. Oh, we're starting to dig in now. Yeah, low ratio, and we get moving again. No problems there. Suppose if you're in a rush to go and scout somewhere out, this could be quite a handy gadget. Hey, okay, now let's look at the map again. I need to figure out where I'm going. So we've got to there, so we want to cut to the right. But yeah, we'll cut to the right and then head down. We'll pop down onto that water down there, I think. What's this turning circle like? Oh, it's pretty good. Oh, pretty tight. I mean, it's quite a long vehicle for a scout. Hey, this is pretty impressive, I have to say. It's doing better than I initially thought, especially because it doesn't have dedicated mud tires. So we are there, so we're just gonna kind of cut across. Why don't we put in another waypoint for us to head to there? Another one. We need to get to the bottom of the grey, so we're going to head down to approximately that one there then. And then that'll obviously reset when we jump to the next, to the Taiga. We want to get around this corner. So this, we've got a snorkel halfway up the window. Let's find out what it's like. That was getting close. Well, there's one lot of cellulose. We'll be back for you later. Don't go anywhere. I'm just kind of driving slightly recklessly. If I bounce off a stone or a fallen tree or anything like that, I'm just going to see what happens, because it doesn't seem to be prone to picking up much damage, which is good. Doesn't want to tip over immediately, which is also good. Cut this little bit and see if it's deep. Okay, well that wasn't deep at all. It just looked deep because it was quite dark in the water. Let's cross to this side. There's a current. The current was trying to push us sideways, but it didn't really slow us down at all. Okay, this is nasty water. Drop it into low ratio. Just keep on going. No spinning of the wheels there. For an old vehicle, I can say it's holding its head up high. Probably some of the more modern ones. Maybe what's the one we've got in the garage? I can't remember the name. We found it. We dug it out of a crevasse in some icy location. Showed it earlier on in the last video. I don't think that would have got through that bit of water right there as easy as that. This has got quite a high suspension, which obviously helps. And this is usually pretty nasty mud here. Okay, that's this really nasty snow and mud. And are we going to grind to an actual halt? Let's drop it one ratio, well, one gear lower in the low ratio. Doesn't make much difference there. And another one. There's not many trucks that would speed up in that kind of snow or mud. Okay, now what's the winch distance? Because it's autonomous, it's not as good as the extended. That's not bad, I suppose. Hopefully, if you're going to need the winch, you're not going to be too far from something you can winch to. Let's go back into the mud, back onto the road. Still moving. I mean, if you were driving this bit, you would go around. You wouldn't go through the middle generally. Are we actually coming to a halt? It's pretty close. We are inching forwards. Let's find a tree. Okay, we'll use a lamppost. Right back. It's a telegraph pole. There's a lamp on that. And I'm not gonna mark it down for that, because I think any vehicle, let alone a small scout vehicle like that, would get stuck or slow down massively there. Same here, I would probably cut straight across some of this. You wouldn't willingly go through all of that there with the water and mud. You do it once to find out how bad it is, and then you wouldn't do it again. That's my line of thinking. And after that excursion, that's just about half the fuel tank. There we go. But you wouldn't be massively concerned if you got this set up, because you've got some more in the back. Yeehaw. Okay. That's not bad, guys. What is the fuel? I can't remember. Refuel is not the Tega. Chassis add-ons 100 litres. So, yeah, you should be good with that. Okay, I'll stick the engine off there. It looks like it's getting to evening again, where the sun rises in this, or sets in the same place as it rises. Most peculiar. Let's change. Ooh, got a bit of lag going on there. Give me my mouse back. Change truck. Okay. Now this could be interesting. Trying to pick up these cellulose. Shall we reset the time back to the morning? What's it now? Yes, it's after work time. Let's get around to the morning time. It'll be a wee bit dark to start with, but hopefully by the time we get to the water, it will be getting a little bit lighter. I changed the spotlights and I put the beacons on because we're on a mission. Yeah, did I put the lights on? Yeah, that's better. In fact, we're on the road, so we don't need the beacons on yet. Wait until we're getting the crane out, but remember to put them back on again. Yeah, this is not a setup I'm usually in, with such a long trailer. But I do like the Tega. It has served me well since the early days. This is one of the first trucks that I aimed to get. I'd like to think I'm not going to run out of fuel too quickly with this Tega. I mean, 330 litres. If you have to get a little bit of a recovery truck out just to top us back up, then we can do. There's no shortage of trucks we've got stored that can come out and do a little bit of a refuel session. Maybe even bring out something like the Reactian or the Warthog or something of that nature. Small, which takes the dedicated fuel add-on, like a miniature fuel truck. Now we're wanting to go way over there. Let's slightly cut off to the right. Sometimes find the Tega's perfectly happy. It's at a good speed in the high ratio. It just keeps going. It's only when it's really starting to slow down that it starts to reach the stall speed. Okay, we want to cut over there. But we need to come back on ourselves, don't we, after this? We need to try and think about how I'm going to get turned. Oh, there's the stall speed. Oh, are we stuck in that tree? Why didn't that despawn? Okay, what am I stuck on now? Is it the back? It's the same tree. How? I thought... Okay, I did think it would despawn once you've gone over it like that. I'm not going to find it a problem because we'll just winch over the top of it, hopefully. Oh, maybe we won't. Come on, mouse, click. We're full on stuck at that tree. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Slowly glitching through it. There we go, I think we're through. This current's quite strong in this little bit of the stream. Well, actually, no, it possibly is that, but I think I'm stuck on something else now. That was the devs were sneaky. They put that in a place you probably know. This booby trap with all these hidden trees and stuff. Okay, I've detached from one tree. Okay, we're out. Oh, push it on. I'll pick the first one up with the trailer attached because we don't need to get rid of it. Sun's coming up. Finally. See? Let's try and get the camera right. Sun's coming up at the same place as it went down. I'll speak earlier. Hey, mouse. Oh. Try and extend it out as far as possible. See where it drops down. About there. In you go. Come on. It's better. That's as far as we can. Might get two on the front. We shall see. Let's restore the crane and pack that cargo. Oh, no, it came forward. Oh well. Next one. Way back there. How are we going to get turned here? Forwards and rounds or reverse back? I don't know. Maybe we'll reverse back if we can get a good winch point for the trailer. There maybe? Don't pull it over though. Reverse. Break off. Let's go for it. Right. Change the winch point. That's a good key for it. Keep going round. Get jackknife and round. Perfect. That was almost like I meant to do that. got a suspicion that we're not going to get them all picked up for this episode. Time has ticked on, as it usually does when I'm having fun. We'll maybe try for this one here and one more. And then we'll call it an episode, and you gotta come back to see if I manage it. Try and spot the other ones on the shore. So there's one there and one there. Here's number 2. Activate anchor and we'll get the train. Now if we drop him on top, will he hack to the block behind it, or will it jump to the front? Show the crane. Unpack the cargo. Right, front or back, guys? Place your bets. Oh, came to the front. I actually thought it was going to go at the back. Okay. Next location. There's the waypoint over there. Put my headlights off. No, I did not. Oh, I haven't. Never reminded me. Okay, it wasn't your fault. It's completely my fault. I never put the beacons on. Beacons on because we're using the crane. See, I remember that time because it was literally 5 seconds later. Crane mode. Hold on. The beacon's on. Turn off beacons. So they are on. Turn off beacons. They are not on. What's going on there? A bit bizarre. Okay. Broken the beacons. You could probably do this the whole way, just drop it like that, unpack and repack it, and it'll fill the whole trailer. Yeah, I reckon that's how it would work. Restore crane. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it does. So it registers it on top, no problem at all. But for the last two, we'll do it the way I suggested. I'll unhitch, I'll drive round, pick them up and drop them in the trailer, then reattach the trailer. Feels a little bit less cheaty and more simulation. That water looks nasty. Let's take the shortest route. There's a tree we need for a winch point. Oh no, not too bad. I thought that it did look, it looked deeper and more of a faster flowing current. Let's load this guy on, so we'll park the trailer there. As long as you can get back underneath it, that's the main thing. I just knew that tree was going to give me problems. Get off! Right, now that's off. I need to pull the back end round. Just driven into it. You do it from there. You're too close. I feel like that's not the right place to be for this. That'll do. Testing the tipping point of the truck, doing it this way. So that'll just drop in. There we go. Yay! Kind of tidy it up a wee bit. We'll restore it now. Don't go away. That was a little bit cheaty, it was a bit too far away. But hey, it fitted. Now, last one guys, and we're going to save that for the start of the next episode. So I'm going to park up here, get my wheels wet, have a little swim in the river, and I will call that an episode for you to join me tomorrow. I thank you again for viewing, and if you enjoyed that one, wee thumbs up. Oh, I need to pack my cargo. Oh, run that. There we go. I just saw it there, that looked different. So if you enjoyed that, wee thumbs up for this episode. If you enjoyed the Loadstar, leave a comment. I've already had one very nice comment. Jorge, I think it's either Jorge or George. Jorge is probably more Spanish. And he likes the Loadstar. I think it's very good. My first impressions are very favourable, so he'll be coming out again. And we will see you again soon, guys. Bye for now.